Hey folks, Maverick Indicators here. All right, so I didn't like what was setting up on NQ. So I jumped over here to Microsoft and I said, you know what, let me trade some options. Again, our indicators work on TradingView and NinjaTrader, and it really doesn't matter if you're trading futures, if you're trading stock options, if you're trading Forex or crypto or stocks or whatever it is. If it charts on TradingView or NinjaTrader, our indicators will work on it. And we're on the 5-minute default settings on Microsoft here. And I take my trades on thinkorswim. And then I use the chart on TradingView. And you can see right in here, we have an A+ setup to the upside on Microsoft. So here was your open. You guys know we try and stay out of that open. We try and reserve our, try and control ourselves. So you had a big push down, and then this sucker just came back up. Reversal candle, green, now you're getting bright green. If you see bright green, it might just fly off your screen. You have an A+ setup. So let me explain this. So the Maverick AI Pro colors your candles to the data, not to price and direction. So when it first opened up, it had your second strongest downside candle, then your strongest downside candle, and it did a huge move down. And then you got a nice reversal gray candle to green to bright green. So think of it like a heat map. And if I go back to like yesterday's open, so we'll illustrate this. Yeah, so yesterday's open was right here. You had a big push down, and then it's kind of doing the same thing. So gray is reversal. Hot pink is your strongest downside candle. Red is your second strongest downside candle. So this is telling you the data is cooling off. And then gray reversal into green, your second strongest upside candle. And then your bright green, your strongest upside candle. So you can see how this is like a heat map of color. So instead of getting faked out here where you're like, oh, we're reversing, we're coming back down. No, you knew, other than this one candle, that you still had buying data in the background. So it's super helpful. So, oh boy, okay, we're taking off now. So here's the deal. Green background, the Maverick Bear Bull indicator is telling you the bulls are in control. Green background. Bright green candles. If you see bright green, it might just fly off your screen. This is your strongest upside candle. Up confidence arrow, and then you're about to get, you got to close with it, but you should get another up confidence arrow here. We like to go long when we're above this blue line. When you're above the blue line, this is called the Maverick guide. We like to go long. We like to go short when we're below it. This is overnight action, but you can see above it, below it, above it, but again, that's overnight action on a stock, so not going to be super volatile. Here, your Maverick trender is pegged to the top, and you have an uptrend label. When this line is pegged to the top, here's a great example of it, pegged to the top, and this is even pre-market. This is showing massive strength and momentum. If it's red, to the downside. If it's green, to the upside. Look at from here all the way down to here, it caught that whole push. Now again, this is pre-market, so you're just going to get chopped right into the bell. Maverick Multi-X, all 5 traders, think of these algorithms as traders, T1 through T5. All 5 traders are voting across 6 time frames. You can set these time frames for whatever you want. You can add a 7th time frame, but instead of having 6 charts on your laptop and trying to read them all at once, it's hard enough to trade one chart. Why not have the Maverick Multi-X, 5 traders, voting across 6 time frames, every single tick and movement, and they're going to tell you, are they bearish or are they bullish? So if you were in a room with 5 other traders and they all had a completely different style, and they all said, we're bullish on the 1 minute, we're all bullish on the 2 minute, we're all bullish on the 3 minute, and they all have a completely different style, you are stacking probability in your favor. And then the Maverick radar. What this is doing is all the things I showed you. A+ setup on the Maverick AI Pro, bright green candle, your strongest upside candle. Maverick Multi-X, all 5 traders voting bullish across 6 time frames. Maverick guide, prices above the blue line. Maverick trender, firing to the upside. Bear bull, you have a green background, the bulls are in control. What it's doing is it's looking across all those things, and if you nail all of them, it's going to give you an A+ setup. Oh, now you got a buy signal. I love seeing that. I love seeing a buy signal here. It's got to close with it, but I do love that. And now all I got to do, I look at all these things for visual, But man, I just wait for that A+ setup. And as long as it works with price action, because obviously if I'm running into a 4-hour, resistance zone, I got to be aware of that. But as long as I have this A+ setup, I'm in. A+ setup. This is, how many times have you gotten into a trade and you're like, here we go, we're going to the moon, I'm getting in. And then you get stopped out, you lose the trade, you go back to the trade, and you're like, what was I even thinking? What did I even see there? Well, the Maverick radar is going to check your entire checklist to make sure you truly have an A+ setup, so your eyes can't deceive you. All right. So listen, if you want clear vision on your charts, if you want edge in the market, whether you're trading futures, go back yesterday, we had a sweet trade on futures, whether you're trading options, whether you're trading stocks, whether you're trading Forex, whether you're trading crypto, come check us out. MaverickIndicators.com. That's MaverickIndicators.com.